Hi guys, welcome back to TR's Tarot Talk 1111. I am doing a reading for the 1212 portal through the mirroring, which is a portal, comes around of course every year, but this year there's so many planetary alignments. I'm a little bit unprepared to tell you what they all are. I looked them up yesterday, but I didn't take notes down. But I know that Venus and Mars are going into an opposition. We have several planets in retrograde. There's a lot going on right now. So anyhow, this reading is set, my intentions are set for 12/12 through 12/21. I asked Spirit for a mystery message for those dates. What do you need to know for that time period? However, I also set my intentions that all of my readings are timeless readings and you will always be drawn to them at the perfect moment. So if you don't watch it 12/12 through 12/21 or when I post it, and you just stumble upon it later, it is still a timeless message and there is something here for you. All right, if you would like to book a personal private reading or if you'd like to make a donation to the betterment of the channel, if you would like to join my Patreon, if you would like to check out my journals that I have created over on Amazon, anything and everything you need to know about me and what I offer is in the description box below, and I would love to hear from you. Don't forget to sprinkle a little love on that like button. Drop me a comment. Let me know if you're new or if you've been here before, if the piles resonated. And we're just going to get into your reading. So this is a reading, again, for the 12/12 portal through the 12/21. It's the mirroring, right? So pile number one's selection is we are going to ask Gaia for a mystery message. So if you resonate with the energy of Mother Earth or Gaia, please select accordingly. Pile number two is Ganesha. Ganesha is the god of abundance and joy, a very happy entity, and also the remover of obstacles. Pile number three is Archangel Michael, who is, as we all know, the defender of all that is sacred. All right, so we're going to get into this. Go ahead and pick your pile. Whoops. Stand up, Michael. And we are going to get into the channeling. Thank you again for being here. I hope you enjoy this reading. All right, pile number one. What is your mystery message for the 12/12 through 12/21 portal? Your first card is, we're going to put it back here. Nope, you can't really see it. Yeah, I guess maybe you can. And it is the Temperance card, but in this deck it's called, I'm going to put this like this. It's called Integration. So this is about alchemy. It's the alchemical marriage, right? Between the divine masculine within and the divine feminine within. It's the yin, the yang. It's getting all of your chakras working together in cohesion. And it's a timing card. Sometimes it's about divine timing and divine healing to bring things into balance. We have the Magician. We have the Shadow Self. Confront your demons and begin untangling yourself. Ah, what a tangled web we weave. I believe you're manifesting, counter-manifesting through fear. We have strategy and planning. Your actions have taken you to a new phase in your spiritual evolution. Now is the time to plan and strategize for the highest possible outcome. I'm getting this feeling of setting intentions to kind of do some shadow work. To, maybe there's something going on in your life that has left you out of balance, needing healing. But you need to kind of create sacred space to do shadow work. Shadow work isn't something that happens naturally. It's something that you choose to embark on. It's a journey that we choose to embark on. So I think with the Magician here, and I heard the phrase, "Oh, what a tangled web we weave." I think you have to look at your thoughts and your intentions. One of my clients just said to me this morning that she has a habit of picking up after her roommates, and she cleans before the cleaning lady gets there, and she's always wanting to do nice things for other people. But she's wondering, and this is where it comes in, okay? This is becoming aware of. She said she's wondering if she does all of these things in order to avoid looking at her demons or dealing with her own emotional traumas, especially from childhood. So that's just an example. But it feels to me like you need a plan in order to manifest balance into your life and healing in your life. And in order to do so, there's some energies within you that need to be recognized and healed. So what is your tarot? We have the Father of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Look at that beautiful Two of Pentacles. And there's that balance again. And then the Mother of Cups. So for some of you, if this is a relationship, and everything's relational. So it could be, because twos are about decisions. And it's also about bringing harmony and balance into your internal world so that you can make a grounded, solid, balanced decision. And for that, you need a plan. Now, if this is around money, because we have a lot of pentacles here, then this obviously, I'm just seeing this as a couple. It doesn't have to be. Don't take that if it doesn't resonate, because this could be just two people. It doesn't have to be romantic in nature. But it feels to me like if this is about a relationship, there's somebody in this situation that hasn't faced their biggest fears, that hasn't gone within to look at why they do what they do, why they are who they are, why they can't act or take action or make a plan and create something grounded and stable with somebody with whom they have a lot of feelings and emotions for. Now, if this is an internal thing, because a lot of times it is an internal thing, then this is all about your inner masculine, your inner feminine. This is balancing the heart and your 3D world. What you create within your 3D world. The choices that you make and the things that hold you back. Your actions have taken you to a new phase in your spiritual evolution. Now is the time to plan and strategize for the highest possible outcome. You know, with that card, this shadow self could very well be the past. It could be that, you know, up till now in your life or in your relationship, You've been unknowingly, because this magician looks kind of like a novice. You know, he looks like his magic could be unpracticed or unpolished. So the biggest message I'm getting, regardless, because this is a collective reading, your mystery message is that if this is a relationship, somebody in this relationship, or possibly both people, have been manifesting their fears or facing their demons. This could be somebody who's really been facing their demons and creating balance and recognizing that internal, in order to create an external grounded decision, they first have to go within and face their demons and make a real solid plan for the future. This feels like a couple, guys, I won't lie. With the yin and yang and the two of pentacles, we've got this beautiful moth or butterfly. We got wings here. This is about transformation. This is about finding balance, making better choices, grounding it into the physical. It's the marriage, the alchemical marriage between the masculine energy, which the masculine is always involved with the 3D world. It's the action, the decision making. It's the creative ability to create something that you can work with in the 3D. And then this is the marriage to the heart space. And the Mother of Cups is, it's not Empress energy, and this is not Emperor energy. It's pre-Empress and Emperor, but this is the heart and the mind, the physical and the emotional. And so I think that you've been going through a healing, or your person's been going through a healing. There's demons to be faced and looked at and challenged and known and forgiven, all of that good stuff, shadow work. There's somebody who has been very focused on their 3D reality and perhaps experiencing a lot of imbalance. And maybe possibly even struggling. It's going to be different because it's a collective reading, but, you know, it could be somebody who is overly emotional, that can't manifest abundance into the world because they're stuck in the distorted feminine codependency, right? Or this could be somebody who is more strong in their masculine energy, and they're more worried about the physical realm, like, you know, how much money they make, what kind of lifestyle they have, what kind of attachments they have to that lifestyle. But there's a need here to create balance in order to create transformation. And so this is your message today. This could be, you could be at any point of this stage. You could be in the beginning stages where you need to do shadow work. You could be in the middle stages where you've already done shadow work. And now it's time to make a plan to ground something into the physical by balancing out the masculine and feminine within. And if this is a relationship, it's the same thing. This is, you know, you could be anywhere on this journey. You could be at the beginning. You could have been manifesting a lot of negativity or lack or fear, because you weren't aware that you were the magician and you were, you know, dealing with your demons. You could have already done all this, and now it's time to take a step forward. This is about making a choice. It's about grounding it into reality. It's about balancing the heart and the mind, the physical and non-physical. This is about intuition. And it's funny because we have the swan here and we have the swan here. We have the masculine represented as the eagle, and we have the masculine represented as the stag. So again, it's The message itself is to find balance and ground something into the physical through healing, shadow work, and creative action, making a plan and manifesting. But this could be an internal thing that needs to happen, integrating your own masculine and feminine attributes, healing the distorted version of both. Or this could be something that you've manifested externally between you and another person. And in order for this healing to happen, you need to go within, face your demons, make decisions, balanced decisions, and set a plan to take action. This could be a much deeper reading, guys. If you'd like a deeper reading and this is resonating with you, please reach out. This is a collective general reading. The biggest thing here is to move forward, manifest what you need, face your fears, balance out your life, balance out your inner masculine and feminine, or your external masculine or feminine. This is about a healing between two people. If it's an external thing where balance needs to be had in order to create healing and forward momentum. Your advice is just trust. See, there's a sprout and it's growing. Just trust. And then we have together in the light. I give thanks for all who enter my life. I understand we are exactly who and where we are supposed to be. And everyone contributes to each other's personal growth. Every reaction sometimes draws from me. Every reaction someone draws from me is a gift from their soul to mine, and meant to help free me from my inner conflicts, inner demons. Today, by focusing on my own development rather than on others' faults, I become one with the divine. So if this is a relationship, this is like 5D together in the light versus the shadow, 3D. It feels to me like we've been manifesting a lot of triggers. And if it's a relationship, you trigger each other, you mirror each other, you bring out each other's other side of themselves, right? Awakening the other side of themselves. So if predominantly you were stuck in distorted feminine energy, then there's somebody that comes into your life that activates a healing in that and starts making you stronger in your masculine energy in order to bring about balance and integration. And 32 breaks down to a 5. So that is, of course, about change. I think if this is a relationship, you've met somebody that really mirrors to you your shadow self. And where you've been manifesting your own, you've been creating a lot of trauma, creating a lot of instability in your life through a trauma that maybe you weren't able to see until this person came on the scene and mirrored it back to you. And vice versa, because this is something that's happening with both parties. But there is transformation. And Spirit's saying, trust the process. If you're feeling blue, like this person isn't in your life or isn't acting the way you need them to act, or mirroring and triggering you in your shadow, then, Spirit's saying, you're already together. We are all one. There is no such thing as separation. It is deceptive. We are all the universe expressing itself through experience. And so you need to just trust the process. You are growing. You are healing. You are integrating. All of this has been for your betterment. And so you should be grateful for all who enter into your life and understand that you're all exactly who and where you're supposed to be. So trust the process. You know, whether you're waiting for a different outcome or trying to manifest a different outcome, or you had expectations that weren't met, there is a healing in all of this. And there's a need to make a decision and a plan in order to create something into the physical realm with the pentacles. So that's your message, guys. I hope it resonates with you. You know, there's so many, I deal a lot in my business with people who need to do shadow work and even connect with the Akashic records to kind of bring up the shadow into the light, together in the light. So I think that if this is about a relationship, both of you have been in the shadow self, and finding each other and going on this journey together is actually helping you to heal and transform in order to move into the light, from the shadow to the light. And you trigger each other, and you need to trust the process. And you need to make decisions based on a solid plan to manifest better, is what I'm hearing. I think you've been manifesting subconsciously a lot of trauma. And I think that this person has come into your life in order to activate you and mirror to you that trauma so that it could come to the surface in the light and be cleansed, integrated, and healed and transformed. And so your advice for this portal, this period, is to trust the process, integrate the lessons, be grateful for the experience, balance your masculine and feminine. It's time, maybe you've been, or they have been in the emotional realm of non-action, and action is needed because it says right here, strategy and planning, that's masculine energy. Your actions have taken you to a new phase in your spiritual evolution. Now is the time to plan and strategize for the highest possible outcome, and that's the magician, creating the outcome that you desire. So it looks like, regardless of how this plays out or what the outcome of this is, it was put on your path to heal you, to transform you, and to teach you that you are a powerful, conscious creator, and to bring union with the divine within. And once you find divine within and balance and healing and transformation, then you start to create and manifest in your 3D reality through better choices, more balanced energies. All right, so that's what you need to be embracing or working on, or the energies you'll be working with during this 12/12/12/21 portal. That's probably for my twinsies, but you know, I'm not going to be biased. So where are we on the timer? 23:30. I'm going to put 23:35. All right, pile number 2. If you picked this gorgeous little statuette of Ganesha, the remover of obstacles, then we're going to see what his message is for my pile number 2's mystery message for the 12/12/12/21 energy portal. We have 4 of Cups turning in this deck. This is about clearing space because you've got an awful lot of chaos going on around you, a lot of voices in your head. And I think there's an opportunity here because the 4 of Cups is usually the divine bringing in an opportunity, or somebody in your 3D experience bringing in a cup of love or a cup of emotion. And there's confusion and chaos within you about whether or not you should accept it. And in order to figure this out, you need to go within and calm your mind, meditate, and ask for a clear message. Because the divine is here, it's just hard to find it That higher voice is always the quieter voice. Yeah, see, there's conflict. This is like a cow with a broccoli head. I don't know what they mean by that. But you know, cows are not vegetables, and there's confusion and conflict about whether or not somebody or something is actually what it's pretending or posing itself to be. And there's indecision on whether or not to trust it. We have leadership. Change will come once you embrace and step into your leadership gift, which is Spirit's way of saying that this conflict and this chaos and this not knowing how to act or what to do, the answer lies within you. You're going to have, this isn't Jesus take the wheel. This is my viewer take the wheel. It's Aries energy. It's action oriented. It's like change will come once you embrace and step into your leadership gift, meaning stop looking to others to bring you clarity. The clarity you need lies within you. We have reassess. You're being asked to take stock. Look, turn, go within. Take stock of your life and let go of anything or anyone that no longer makes you happy. Notice who and what brings you joy and who and what doesn't. It's time for some life cleanup. And it's funny here. It's almost like, vegan versus meat eater. It's it's definitely leaning toward one or the other. And there's conflict here on knowing whether or not this fits into your life. If you're a meat eater and it's all vegetable, then, it's not a good fit for you. And if you're a vegetarian and it's meat, then that's not a good fit for you either. This is about it's about reassessing, going within, and then taking authoritative action to get rid of anything in your life that's not in alignment with who you authentically are. And it's time to let go of anything or anyone who is an obstacle to you becoming the best version of yourself, because it feels like they're not part of your tribe. Everybody, by the way, is part of your tribe. Some people come for a season, some people come for a lifetime. But it feels to me like Spirit's saying, wherever you are, whatever you're conflicted in, whatever your confusion is, it's time for you to get quiet and reassess your situation, because something is going on here that needs to be acted upon. And it's like a 8 of Cups kind of energy. It's time to walk away from anything and everything that's just holding you back, creating obstacles. High Priestess, see, the answer lies within. You already know the answer. You're resisting is what it feels like. You're confused. And then the Fool, it's like there's some kind of a cycle or relationship that needs to close out. And you know it. Because right behind that ending is a brand new beginning. And in order to have this, you're going to have to go within to figure out what your next actions are. Ooh, and Queen of Swords. Yep. Time to get rid of the bullshit, guys. I'm sorry. When the Queen of Swords shows up with reassess and this conflict and needing to take decisive action, she don't mess around. She's the queen of been there, done that, bought the t-shirt and the beer koozie. The wisdom that you need, you already have. But for whatever reason, you're listening to external influences, or you're allowing yourself to become confused and disoriented. And there's too much external noise in order to accept this new beginning and this cup that's being offered to you by the divine. There's a need to reassess, take decisive action, and clear the conflict. Cut out the excess fat. it's holding you back from this new beginning. It's time to put up a boundary. It's time to cut free anybody and anything that is really kind of dimming your light. So let's look at your advice. Your advice is you are about to shine. What did I just say? Anything and anyone that's dimming your light. So number 8, 8's about luck. And, well, it's 26. It carries the vibration of 2, which is choice, 6, which is harmony, and 8, which is luck and renewal. So something is just on the other side of an ending that needs to happen, that you've probably already known needs to happen, but you've been having a hard time standing in your leadership and authority to make the decision because of some kind of conflict and confusion. Now, if this is external conflict and external confusion, it could be that there's people in your world or people in your situation that are giving you advice that really go against what your higher self and your internal advice is telling you. You are about to shine. There's something really bright and vibrant waiting for you the moment you go within and make the decision to move away from anything that's an obstacle, that's dimming your light and holding you back. And then we have simplicity. Today I choose to simplify my life. Yeah. How do we simplify our lives? We get rid of everything that is usurping our energy, that really has no valid reason or necessity to be there. Today I choose to simplify my life. As I do so, my burdens lighten. I release my ego's need to understand, to prove, and to control. Instead, I undertake every task with an open, humble heart, like the Fool. Seeing through the eyes of a child, like the Fool, right? That's the Navette. I discover life in its wonder. Oh my God, look at all that Fool energy. And simplicity as the complications and chaos, look at chaos, conflict of my mind fall away. I remember I am one with the light. You are about to shine. Listen, this was a quick reading, guys. I don't have to hem and haw. I don't have to repeat myself or talk it over. This is very, very clear. There is something or someone, and it can even be you. You could be your own obstacle. Your conflict, your chaos, your ego, because it says your ego here. I release my ego's need to understand and to prove and to control, micromanage. It's time to simplify your life. You need to cut out the fat. You need to quiet the mind. You need to turn within. You need to take control and maybe implement mantras. I am a powerful conscious creator. I know what I want. I know what I need, and I intend to cause and effect, right? I put my energy into the things I want to create, and I reject and pull my energy from anything that I do not want to create. And so this is about shining your light, not letting anyone or anything, including yourself and your ego, dim your light in order to create conflict and chaos and obstacles, because you already have the knowledge and wisdom. I mean, look at the owl here. You have the knowledge and wisdom. You've been there, done that, bought the t-shirt and the beer koozie. And it's time for you to really kind of stand in your leadership and power and make decisions from your higher knowing to shine instead of dim your light. And there's people or situations or thoughts and belief systems that need to go. Chuck it in the fuck it bucket and move on. Okay, so that was your reading, guys. Wow, that's so clear. Like there was no getting out of that. There was Fool energy all over that. Take a leap of faith, trust your own knowing, and just get her done. All right, where are we on that timer now? We are at 34. 34. I'll say 30. All right. For those of you who chose Mr. Archangel Michael himself, he is the right arm of the Creator, at least from the angelic realm. And he really does fight to support and protect and guide. So what does he have to say? We have the Six of Cups. Oh, the Six of Cups, the dream. Okay, this is nostalgia. This is looking back over time at the what ifs, what coulda, shoulda, woulda been. It's remembering love, a love from the past, or this could be remembering a dream you once had that you never fulfilled. This could be a childhood sweetheart. This could be nostalgia for home, homesickness. But it is nostalgia, and it's a very loving, if this is about a person, this is a soulmate. Six of Cups is always past life soulmate energy for me. If it's not past life, it's childhood. And so depending on whether it's a person or this is just missing connections, missing family, missing your hometown, I'm pretty sure I've covered all of the possibilities of the Six of Cups. We have road trip. Maybe you are missing somebody. Maybe you're thinking about reaching out or thinking about going home, you know, going to visit your family or going to visit your hometown. Or maybe there's somebody coming towards you because they miss you or they're thinking about you. They want to get in their car and travel to you. Aww. If this is somebody from your past, it's somebody that broke your heart or you broke theirs. Or your heart could be breaking because you're missing somebody and you want to go see them or you want them to come to you. It says, heal what hurt you, but don't forget what it taught you. See, the past is always, we're not supposed to live in the past. We're supposed to learn from it. And then we're supposed to use what we learned from the past to move on. It's part of your journey. It's part of the trip, right? And whatever this heartbreak was for you, I would say that you still miss it. You still long for it. You still have regrets over it. So this road trip could literally be somebody traveling to you or you desiring to travel to someone else. Maybe your heart's broken because you did them wrong. They did you wrong. Or maybe this is somebody that broke your heart in the past and it's part of your journey. It's part of the trip. Maybe you're just taking a trip down memory lane with a memory of somebody that it hurts your heart to remember. It's longing, it's heartbreak. But there was a lesson in it. It's part of your journey. It's part of the trip, right? There's a lesson here. It says, open up. You're being asked to open your heart to another, to let down your walls and trust that they want what's best for you. Your life will open up in wonderful ways once you decide to open up. So, you know, if you've met somebody new, or maybe you haven't, but it feels like with this, you're being asked to open your heart up to another. So I'm going to get all your cards out because there's lots of messages coming through. If this is somebody from your past that broke your heart and your heart breaks every time you think about them because you miss them, you'd like to see them, you'd like to go to them or have them come to you, then Spirit's asking you to go back into that old heartbreak and heal it. Heal what hurt you, but don't forget what it taught you because there's an opportunity here for new love. Whether it's new love with this person or new love by healing from this person or this situation so that you can open up your heart again, healing it, open your heart up again, and start a new journey with somebody else. Either way, there's a new beginning here, whether it's with the past or someone in the future or even the now maybe. And this doesn't have to be a love. I mean, the picture makes me feel of love. And this says you're being asked to open your heart to another. So I think it's about love. We have the Ten of Cups as your tarot. Bada bada bing. And then we have the Queen of Swords again. Oh, and the 9 of Wands. And I'm hearing that song. Don't give up on us, baby. We're still worth one more try. But see in this picture, this hare, I'm hearing hare, it's a rabbit, is afraid of this snake. It's afraid of it, and it's been holding it back, trapping it, holding it out, closing it off, because it's afraid of the snake. But sometimes that snake is very healing, it sheds its skin, it becomes renewed, it changes. It literally sheds the past and becomes anew. And the 9 of Wands is Chiron energy. It's past wounding. It's the wounded healer. So this is about saying, yes, you got your heart broke. Yes, you're being asked to trust and open up and love again. Because you deserve love. You deserve happiness. But you're going to have to remember what this taught you, so that you can have healthy boundaries. And it feels like something you've never really let go of, something that it's like damned if I do, damned if I don't. It's like I want it. I've trapped it here. I haven't released it. I haven't let it go. I'm still fighting. I'm still here. But there's fear in getting your heart broken again. But snakes for me aren't deceptive. I know they've been associated with deception, but snakes for me are healing symbols. It's renewal. The snake sheds its skin and renews itself. And so I think there's an opportunity for renewal here with either somebody from the past or somebody new. But in order to have it, you're going to have to heal the original wound from this past in order to have the lesson to move forward on your journey toward happiness. Action leads to success. And the action you're being asked to do in this reading is to open up your heart. You're being asked to open your heart. That's the action. To another. To let down your walls. See, the 9 of Wands is walls. To let down your walls. Trust that they want what's best for you. There's a healing here. There's a lesson here. Your life will open up in wonderful ways once you decide that's action. To open up. Opening up is the action and decision that leads to success and happiness. And there could be travel involved. Just saying. But remember the lesson it taught you. The Queen of Swords is smart. She's wise because she's the queen of I've been there, I've done that. I bought the t-shirt and the beer koozie. And with Archangel Michael delivering this message, we have a number 1, we have a 9, and we have a 10. So 9 plus 1 equals 10. This is about a happy ending to what was a tragic past. Because in that tragedy lies a lesson that if you see it and recognize it and forgive it, it will put you on the path to happiness and success. But the action you need to take is to open your heart. Heal what hurt you, but don't forget what it taught you. Sometimes we get our heart broken and we never truly allow ourselves to open up and love again for fear of a repeat of that trauma. But this is clearly saying that on your journey, this person was put on your path to teach you something. And if you integrate the lesson and the wisdom, then you're going to be able to move forward toward action, or taking action toward moving toward happiness and success, ultimate fulfillment. You're meant to love. We are all meant to love. We are all one in nature. And Archangel Michael is a divine protector. And so I feel like you're protected in this. I feel like you don't have to work so hard to protect yourself because Michael's got your back. And Michael carries the sword, and there's a sword. There's a sword between these two people, and there's a sword in the Queen of Swords' hands. So this cut like a knife. Whatever this was, it cut like a knife. But don't give up on us, baby. We're worth one more try, is what I heard for somebody now. Don't take that if it doesn't resonate. It could be just for one person. If this is someone brand new coming into your life, but you're still clinging to a heartbreak from the past, not letting it go, then you need to go inward, journey inward, and look at what hurts, forgive it, heal it, move beyond it. And it's not forgive and forget, it's just forgive. You don't forget what it taught you. And you're wiser, and you're older, and you're more mature now. You've had more experiences, and the decisions you make now will reflect the experience and the wisdom that you have gained through whatever this was. So this could be a renewed energy with somebody from your past, somebody that might be at a distance from you, or just this might represent somebody who's been on your path, your journey. You've taken a trip together. Maybe this is somebody you've known your whole life. You know, your first love. I don't know. You'll know. I'm sure you already know. So you need to take action and open up. You're being asked to open your heart to another, to let your walls down, 9 of Wands, and trust that they want what's best for you. Your life will open up in wonderful ways once you decide to open up and to receive. So we have the eyes of the heart. Today, I perceive the real beauty of every person I meet, but I heard in my head, I've met. With the eyes of my heart, I see behind the personality and focus on the energy of love that dwells beneath the surface. I am filled with wonder at the presence of God in every one of us. The eyes of the heart allow me to see the divine shining everywhere. Yeah, this is like unconditional love. This is knowing that, you know, hurt people. It's forgiving people for their ego and their bad behaviors when you can see the truth of the love of their heart, the purity of their heart. It's having healthy boundaries so that, of course, they can't hurt you again. But it's also recognizing that it feels like there's forgiveness that needs to be had with somebody from your past, because maybe at the time that it happened, they were a different person. Maybe they're in the process of transforming and shedding their skin. Maybe you've always loved them and always wanted to be with them. Maybe you've been holding on to this. Maybe you've met somebody new and you're still holding on to this. But either way, there's a new beginning here, and you're being asked to open your heart to a new person or an old person. And the action that needs to be taken is the actual act of healing, learning, integrating, opening up, and moving toward this 10 of Cups. All right, guys, that's your reading. I love you. My first pile is always the longest because it takes me a little bit to get into the channeling energy, to open up my crown chakra. I get there and I don't leave pile number 1 until I'm there. I try to make sure they get a clear message before I move on. But pile 2 and 3 just seems to flow because I work so hard in pile number 1. So I love you guys. I got to get going. I got a big gig tonight. Our band is playing at our my Christmas party. And I will see you guys very, very soon. I promise to make a video with the 6 new decks that my Secret Santa sent to me. However, I want to review each of them before I do that reading. So keep your wiggly bell on and wait for that, because there will be a reading incorporating all 6 new decks, including the tarot deck. All right, so I love you. If you'd like a personal private reading, please reach out. Namaste.